Hey, and welcome to All Scrubbed Up. If this is your first time watching this channel, welcome, and make sure you click that subscribe button to make sure that you see all of our juicy tips. This is makeup for the everyday woman, so I hope you enjoy it. Today, I'm going to show you how to do a smoky eye. And I mean a smoky eye in the quickest and simplest way without having to stress about using 5 or 6 different eyeshadows. So I'm going to start off by doing the eyes, and I'm going to use a NARS smudge proof eye primer. I'm just going to use this all over the lid. So I'm just going to apply, especially onto the base, because we don't want any of this pencil moving. And then just press that in. I really do like this eye primer because I find that it doesn't budge. Your eyeshadow doesn't move, which is good. So it's one of my faves. Now the next step is we're going to use 2 main products for the eyes. So I'm going to start by using my Marc Jacobs Highliner, and this is an immensely black pencil. The good thing about it as well is that it actually stays on all day. It doesn't smudge once you've smudged it. So you do need to work with it quite quickly. So I'm going to twist it up, and then I'm going to use it over the lid. So I'm going to start really close to the lash line. Now I'm pulling out my eye just so that I can stretch the old skin on the eyes and get really close to the lash line. And then I'm just gonna go onto the mobile lid, and I'm not worried that I've made a bit of a mess because quite frankly it's a smoky eye. It's not supposed to look really perfect. So I'm just going to use a pencil brush, and I'm blending this over the lid. So I love doing this look when I've got literally 5 minutes and I want something quite dramatic. It's one of those looks that you could do in the evening as you're going out after work and you just want to touch up your makeup and get a slightly different look. So you can see already it's just giving me that lovely smoke. So next I'm going to use an eyeshadow. I'm going to go into Embark into the socket. And it just gives you that lovely smoke. And it's such a quick smoky eye. Look how easy and simple that is. So let's do the same on the other side. Again, go in with your pencil and just do a nice line really close to the lash line, and then you're just going to go quite messily over the lid. And then I'm using, this is a Cosetti brush, this is a Cosetti 200, and I'm just smudging that. So because I've got a hooded eye, I like to keep it quite close and just a little bit higher onto the crease, just a little bit higher onto the crease, just because I want to concentrate all of the darkness close to the lash line. And then what you can always do is, if you want to kind of wing it out, you can just use whatever excess you've got on your brush and just wing it out from the outer corner of the eye and just pull it out a little bit. So you've got a little bit more of a wing. Now I'm going to go back in again with a little bit of Embark and just do the socket, and we're literally blending the two together so it softens that black and just gives you a nice transition into the brow bone. And it's just nicely blended. So I'm going to use the same pencil and we're just going to go underneath the eye, do a little bit along the lash line. Depending on how smoky you want to do this. Then I'm going to use the pencil brush again and just blend that in. So just blending that in. Because I don't really... No, actually, let's just go all in. So I'm going to go all along the waterline. I'm going to make this really nice and smoky. And blend that in. A little bit more of a wing. So you can see the shape now coming in. Let's do the same on the other side. So you're just going along the waterline. And you're using the brush and just blending that. So you're literally dragging the colour underneath the eye. Almost like you're giving yourself two black eyes. Don't stress too much if you've gone a little bit too far down, because you can use concealer to clean that up, which is what we're going to do next. So I'm going to use my favourite. I absolutely love this mascara. I'm going to use the Milk Kush mascara, and I'm going to get my bad boy lashes with this. So just press into the root and wiggle all the way from the root to the end of your lashes. And this will really give you that intensity at the lash line. So it just adds to that lovely smoke. I just love that this mascara really does separate my lashes and just gives them a very long and full look. And then don't forget the other side. Remember to press and go into the root of your lash and then just pull up. Now I'm going to do my brows, and I'm using my my Precisley brow pencil by Benefit, and I'm just using the spoolie to kind of groom the brow into the shape that I want. And then I'm just going to make sure that underneath is sharp, but at the same time still quite a feathery brow. So it's quite full. Use the spoolie to brush that into place. Make sure that it's not too harsh. I want it to still look like it's natural, not overdone. And you can see that my brow's a little bit shorter here, so I'm just going to extend it a little bit. The brow's done. We want to clean up a little bit underneath the eyes, so I'm just going to use a little bit of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm just going to go underneath the eyes. I'm going to mix this with the lighter colour, so this is Amande, and then I'm going to mix it with the lighter one, which is Caramel, just to kind of give you a little bit more of a highlight. And then I'm just going to pop that down the centre of my nose as well. And then I'm just going to blend that all in together. So I'm just pressing that in, and you'll notice that I'm literally using it as close to the eyeshadow, cleaning up any messes and creating a little bit more of a defined shape, so it looks a lot sharper and a lot cleaner. And then just pressing that into the skin so that we've got great coverage. Do the same on the other side. And by pushing the product into the skin, you are making sure you get that good coverage where you need it most. And then I'm just going to go down the centre of my nose just to soften that contour. So now you can see that I've got a nice, more of a winged shape around the eye. Perfect. So I'm going to mix my contour with a little bit of Studio Fix powder in NW50, and I'm using my favourite Sweet as Cocoa blusher, and I'm just going to go into the top of my ear, into the hollow of my cheek, and I'm stopping just underneath the brow. And then I'm just going to buff that into my hairline, but I want it to be quite a soft contour. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Again, the top of the ear, and just bringing that to where my eyebrow ends and into the hollow of my cheek. To make your cheeks look a little bit more sculpted, you might want to bring it a little bit lower, and then you'd want to buff it up, because this will create more shadow in that area, making your cheekbones look higher. You can see it brings a bit more of a sculpted look to the face. I'm just going to go underneath the jawline to hide my double chin. Maybe if I stop eating so much, I won't have one. So it's a really subtle contour. Now the blusher that I'm going to use is a MAC one. This is an extreme dimension blush, so it's going to give you that lovely kind of extra sheen on your skin. And the colour is called Hard to Get. Because when you go out in the evening, that's what you're going to be. Hard to get to all the fellas out there. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of that into the contour. See, it just gives that lovely warm red finish. It's like a burgundy warmth. Love it. You can go as strong as you want. I don't want it to overpower the fact that I've got a lovely smoky eye going on, so I'm not doing too much here. So I'm going to use a MAC lipstick, Liptensity. It's called Toast and Butter. I think this is one of the perfect nudes for ladies of colour. I'm going to use it a little bit like a stain, and then I'm going to use a gloss on top. Now I really want the lips to not overpower the eyes, so this is why I'm going to use a dabbing technique on the lip. I'm just going to pop on a little bit of Toast and Butter, pressing that in just in a dabbing motion. And it gives me enough colour but not too much colour. I'm just going to use my finger to press that in. So I'm going to use Il Maquillage, and this colour is called Toffee. I'm just going to pop a little bit of this onto the lip. And again, just press that. It's like the perfect black girl nude. So the main focus about this look is obviously the eyes. I've kept the lips very natural. and we've got a nice smoke going on in the eyes. Let me know if you like this look. If you want, maybe you would do a slightly brighter lip or a slightly pinkier lip, but I think this looks really nice. I think it looks very nude, quite autumnal as well, perfect for this season, and it's very quick to do. Let me know what you think. Make sure you click subscribe and check out some more of our videos, and we'll see you next week with our next video. Bye.